Derrick, how would you assess your game and the team's overall game?
The only thing that I'm worried about is my turnovers. Of course, I had 6 of them. That definitely changed the game. If anything, I can learn from it and do better next time. And with the team, we got to come out with an edge where we got to take their confidence early. And we didn't do that tonight, where it was still a pretty close game all the way to the end.
Derrick, so much is being made about how much you're having to produce offensively. Do you feel like you need help?
I'm fine. I'm fine with it. As long as we're winning, I'm not worried about that. I told you my teammates are winners. As long as I keep passing the ball, tell them to shoot, we're good.
Derrick, you don't get anything for style points as far as victories, but victories are all that counts. Can you talk about being up 2-0 in the position that you folks are in?
We're very happy to be here. Of course, we won't take anything back, but our play has to get better. We got to be more smooth, more efficient, especially on the defensive end, where we got to try a lot harder. But I feel like we're going to get things together pretty quickly.
Yeah, what are your thoughts and feelings about going to Naptown now, which is where you lost the only game in your division?
We know it's going to be tough. We definitely know it's going to be tough there, but we got to pull together. Coach always say, walk through the fire together, and going there, we're going to have to stay together. We can't have nobody coming in unprofessional, unfocused. Everybody have to stick together, especially when we go there. It's a tough place to play.
Derrick, can you explain how, for the second straight games, you guys struggle offensively for the first 3 quarters or so, and then you put it together down the stretch? How are you able to do that?
I really don't know. Towards the end, I think it's urgency or something like that. I really don't know. Just looking at film, the only thing we could do is get better. We played I think our worst, and we're blessed to get these 2 wins. But when we get things rolling, we're going to be tough.
Derrick, the way they're defending Lowell, do you guys have to get the ball, get more shots for Kyle Korver? It seems like the shot's really on.
Definitely. When he's in the game, more floppy. Floppy plays when he's coming off of pin downs and running the baseline, things like that, so that he could force the double team. So if you keep back to me, drive, or if the big shows too much, Joakim and Booz is right there for a layup.
Derrick, over here. How similar have these 2 games played out in your mind, the way they finished?
They've been tough games, very tough games, where they're still playing, man. The guys that back up the starters are coming in playing the same way. And they're a tough team, like I said. They finished the season very good, and they're tough to beat.
It was a little bit more physical on the perimeter, basically with the traps as soon as you cross half court. The 6 turnovers in the second half.
Yeah.
Were they playing a little bit more physical front end with the power forward?
Yeah, I just got to get used to it, make smart decisions. Look at film tonight, go over it tomorrow, and we should be ready for it. Have the big step up a little bit more, and it should be easy basketball after that.
Derrick, you personally look like you took less of a pounding tonight than you did the first game. Is that the case, or how do you feel?
I'm all right. These games are definitely tough. It take a little. I mean, it take a punishment to keep going in there and just keep getting beat up. Tonight I just tried to mix up my game, shooting jump shots a little bit, but I'm still attack, play the way that I play, aggressive, and that opens up my teammates.
Derrick, what's the key to your team tuning up defensively and playing the type of defense that we saw in the regular season?
Communicating. I think that with some of the coverages, guys aren't talking, but they can easily be fixed.
What are your thoughts and feelings about the injury to Collison? Did you see much of a change in their intensity?
No,
Do you feel it will help you?
Their backup came in and played well. AJ Price came in, hit some big shots, did what he was supposed to do, run the team, getting the ball to people that needed the ball at that time, and they still fall all the way to the end.
Derrick, Coach Rose said Paul George set a team record for deflections. Is his height affecting you at all on the defensive end?
No, if anything, get him to use more ball fakes. He's definitely a tall guy. He was playing me almost the whole game, but ball fakes and making sure that I play smart throughout the whole game, even through fatigue.
Derrick, you guys seem to struggle early shooting the ball, especially on some tip-ins and things early on in the game. Do you think any of that has to do with maybe some playoff nerves or being a little too amped up for the game, or no?
No, it's just basketball. Some nights it's not going to go your way. Some nights it is. Tip-ins, they're usually hard, especially if you're not tipping the ball right. But them tip-ins, Booz and Joe usually hit, but we're not worried about that.
Derrick, you didn't make a three-pointer in game one. Was it a relief to finally get that first one down tonight?
Yeah, I told you my confidence isn't going to change. I'm going to keep shooting them. They keep leaving me open, keep going on the screens. My teammates have confidence in me and trust in me to take them shots, so I'm going to keep taking them.
Derrick, most of their guys have not been in the playoffs before. How valuable has your postseason experience been in these two games when it's come down to winning time?
I'm still learning myself. I have a little experience, but if anything, I think Tibbs is getting us ready. My coaching staff has been doing a great job making sure that we know that these games are very important. And every practice, every shoot around, every film session, you guys have to be focused because we know that we're trying to do something special.
Derrick, a lot of them, for the team, the 21 turnovers, a lot of them seem to be sort of unforced, more just bad passes than their pressure. Is that sort of a little bit of jitters or any explanation for that?
No, it's just the way it is sometimes with basketball. Some nights it's going to be like that. If anything, when you go into the next game, you have that on your mind and you make the correction.
There's so many questions, obviously, about some of the negative aspects of these first two games, but you guys are up 2-0.
Yeah.
Is it a good thing to win games when you're not playing your best, or are you concerned moving forward?
It's kind of both. It's always good to win this league. It's very hard to win, of course, but the way that we're winning, we're just trying to sharpen up things, especially on the defensive end, so that it could be so that we can control the game more, I'll say. Instead of us having to play crazy at the end of the game, it's not going to be like that some nights, where especially when you're on the road. So if anything, take control of the game early so that we can play comfortable.
Thanks, Derrick.